last time. No worries, we got you here. The last supermoon of the year is going to be visible in the sky a little later this week. And to celebrate this magical event, our Cincinnati Observatory is going to be hosting a watch party. Joining me here on the couch today, Dr. Wes Ryle and Nicole Capella with our Cincinnati Observatory. Guys, thanks so much for being here with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Okay, so Dr. Ryle, first of all, talk to us a little bit about the supermoon and how often it happens. Is it really unique? Because of course we were all talking about it a few weeks ago.
Right. Everybody was really excited about the supermoon last month. That was technically the closest supermoon of the year, but there's actually 3 of them that have been kind of in a row here, and there'll be another one in January. They typically happen in batches of 3 to 4 in a row, and roughly every year as well.
Take us back through the science of it.
Yeah.
What's going on that creates this? Because it was really so beautiful last month. I mean, the purples and the pinks, the one night you could really see it. We were being flooded with pictures from people. Talk to us about what happens.
The moon in its orbit isn't perfectly circular. So if it was perfectly circular, it would always be the same size in the sky because it would always be the same distance away. But instead, it's got a little bit of a stretch to it. And so sometimes it's a little bit closer to the Earth, sometimes it's a little bit further away. And when it's closer to the Earth, it of course is going to appear a little bit larger in the sky. A supermoon is when the point in its orbit where it's closest to the Earth happens at the same time as a full moon. And so you get the dramatic, beautiful view of the full moon, and it's a little bit closer, which makes it appear a little bit larger in the sky and also a little bit brighter.
Yeah, it really was beautiful last month. Nicole, I want to bring you into the conversation. What is our Cincinnati Observatory doing this week to sort of celebrate?
Yeah, we're having an event at the observatory to celebrate the supermoon because it's, you know, we have it every year, but it's kind of rare. And so we're going to have some things to keep you warm. It's supposed to be very cold, but we're going to have some talks about the moon. We're going to have s'mores and hot chocolate. Again, things to keep us cozy indoors. And then we can take some peeks outside when we get brave and bundled up and go outside and look at the moon as well.
Because no matter what, it's still going to be cold out there. I should mention that it is sold out this Thursday night, but you want to tell people what?
Yeah, so the nice thing is you can drop in really any time between 6 and 9. So if you have your ticket, feel free to come anytime. The moon's going to be there the whole time. Hot chocolate's going to be there the whole time. And then we'll be able to take some limited numbers of walk-ins at the door as well.
I gotcha. And of course, to visit anytime, it really is such a gem to our city. Dr. Ryle, talk to me a little bit about the best way to view the supermoon, because my dad was calling me the last time and I was like, I don't know, I'm not the meteorologist.
That's what the nice thing about supermoons is, that they're really easily accessible to everyone. I mean, you don't need a telescope in order to appreciate it. It is going to bring out a little bit more detail if you've got a pair of binoculars or a telescope in order to view, but it's going to look most dramatic when it rises, and that's going to be right at the time of sunset. And so full moon always coincides. It rises at the same time the sun is setting. And so if you look off to the eastern sky, when the sun is setting, you should be able to see that big, beautiful orb kind of right off the horizon. And there's an effect, it's kind of a trick to the human eye, where when it's close to the horizon, it looks especially large to the eye. And so that's what a lot of people kind of really get a kick out of, is seeing that beautiful big moon coming up over the horizon.
All right, so at sunset, Thursday evening. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So again, you can watch the last super moon at our Cincinnati Observatory on Thursday. If you already have those tickets, activities start at 6 o'clock in the evening. You can buy tickets for the future or anytime on our website. If you go to WLWT.com, we will connect you to our Cincinnati Observatory. Nicole and Dr. Ryle, thanks so much. You dumbed it down for us. You made it really easy to understand for those of us who aren't math and science people. So
that's what we do at the observatory.
Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys being here. In the meantime,